All right, you guys, I'm going to try to show you something that I learned, that somebody taught me this, like a telepathic being taught me this, and I think it was God. All right? It was like years and years and years ago. It was like suddenly some sort of being made mental contact with me and started trying to show me things about reality, about earth and life and reality and the Bible and stuff like that, and how it was prophesized that the things that would happen to me happened to me. Yeah, and basically how I am the one called Moshiach ben Joseph, and how it's in the design of everything around me, and how my entire life, like all these people here, have been constantly trying to mislead me, misguide me, lead me into sin and suffering and ruin my life. And even when I try to stay away from them, they keep attacking, ruining my life. Yeah. And I never understood, but now I'm starting to see why, because these people really are the devil's rejects. Like, they're totally controlled by the devil, who also had control of me at some point and just kept fucking polluting and corrupting me and ruining my life. But I'm going to show you what this being taught me. And it basically told me that in prophecy, the being had to be vague and cryptic so that things would still unfold and we'd still exist and still enjoy life and stuff like that. Otherwise, people would have figured things out and, would have never had this relationship and everything the way that it is. But basically, like, one thing it showed me was that the word bruise actually means crush. All right? And so here we go. It starts off with Genesis 3:15 in the beginning of the Bible, where God says to the devil, one will come, and then he shall crush thy head, which could be the mind, and thou shalt crush his heel, which is part of the foot, so it could mean foot. So he shall crush thy mind, and thou shalt crush his foot. And then in Isaiah 53, it says he was pierced for our transgressions, and he was crushed for our iniquities. All right? Now, this is my family's name, like a bunch of puppets. The father is Wilfred, the mother is Josephine, and then in order of birth was Angela, Benjamin, Christopher, Diana, and the last name is Berrington. You shorten all those names, take off the end of all those names, and it's Will, Joseph, Angel, Ben, Chris, Di, Berrington. And Ben in Hebrew means son, so it's basically like Will, Joseph, Angel, son, Chris, Di, being crushed, like bearing a ton would be being crushed. Now, so Will, Joseph, Angel, son, Chris, Di, being crushed. All right? And then there's also in Greek, the word Christos means Messiah. Christos with no toes is Chris, or Messiah with no toes is Chris. All right, so here we go. I'll show you this, what happened to me years ago. All right, so if you see, my feet are different length and one's kind of puffed up and everything, and that's because a long time ago my foot was crushed and I lost my toes. And if you can see here in the ankle, that's where the surgeons pierced me to reroute my veins and stuff like that when reconstructing my foot. So I was pierced for his transgressions and crushed, or pierced for our iniquities, crushed for our transgressions, or whatever. And I just basically wear a bandage because I have a pressure ulcer in my foot that leaks and stuff like that. So I have to constantly change the bandage every day for years and years and years and years and years. It's been like 10 years that I've had to wear bandages. But yeah, that's basically it. Like, it really is me. Yeah. This family, these people, all the people here, they're all part of like a cryptic story, about Moshiach ben Joseph and the Messiah and stuff like that. Really weird stuff. But anyway, I just thought you might be interested. There you go.